Next, I'd like to talk about Ritu Belani. Ritu has been attending IITM events for a few years, and she's a high school senior. So this is what her introduction reads like. Ritu is a stand-up comedian on the side of her day job, being a student in high school. I'm sure her parents are happy with that, that the student part of it comes first. She's performed at comedy clubs from Yuck Yucks in Toronto, is that right? From Yuck Yucks in Toronto to Comedy Oakland, though many of you may remember laughing about her at the American-born confused Desi observations of last year's holiday party. How many of you remember that one from last year? There we go, a lot of hands. This time she's got another theme. She's got Chronicles of a Bay Area Techie kid from ABCDs to SATs. And it's a family-friendly comedy. So welcome, Ritu.
Thank you, Narain, for the introduction. Quick correction, though. I'm not actually here to make you guys laugh. Okay. I'm here to get out of writing college essays. Yeah. That's why I look like I've been run over. You know, it's tough being a high school student in the Bay Area with Desi parents. The other day, I wanted to test the limits of how much my parents love me. So I went up to them, I said, Mom, Dad, I think I want to be a stand-up comedian. And they said, can you major in stand-up comedy at MIT? Now, to be fair, I think that in Desi circles, you guys have gotten more aware of this pressure cooker and you're lowering your expectations about college, right? Yeah? But I think that there's still this, it's very natural for parents to want the best for their kids. We can all agree on that, right? So in my family, this started from a very early age with my brother and I enrolling in Kumon. Make some noise if you've done Kumon or RSM. Okay, a few folks out there, yeah. So you might relate to this. In our household, the rule became you eat, you sleep, you do your Kumon, right? And we stopped doing this years ago, but to this day, if you walk into our house and you open a random book, you will find incomplete Kumon sheets from years ago that we have stuffed into these books. Now, I thought that my family started early with the Kumon, but some parents start even earlier. Over the summer, I went to this academic conference, ACL, and I thought that I would be the youngest person there, but turns out there were a few conference babies. Right? Like, I think their parents must have wanted to raise the kids' IQ, and, you know, it's worth trying. But, of course, growing up surrounded by smart people doesn't necessarily guarantee your success. Just look at FTX founder. And, you know, so sometimes I'm wondering, you know, why do our parents care so much about where we go to college? Like, look at Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, right? He didn't go to IIT. He went to MIT, Manipal Institute of Technology. And another example, our DI, Dosa Idli guy. Yeah, make some noise for him. Yeah. Didn't go to IIT. So my theory is our parents want us to go to a good college so we can have more Riz. You guys know what Riz means, right? Yes. Yeah? Word of the year, right? Okay, one of these kids, you want to explain what Riz means? No. Basically, it's like charisma, like your ability to attract other people. Has anyone here ever seen Indian Matchmaking, Seema Auntie from Mumbai? Do you have any fans? Yeah? So you'll notice that for every person, their criteria for a match is, I want someone with a good education. So there you go. Our parents, they just want us, like they want the best for us. They don't want us to end up on Seema Auntie's matchmaking. So we can get a good education, find a match. So now, but back to the Riz. Gen Z slang is really popping off. Have you guys noticed that? Anyone know what popping off means? Yeah, there's not a lot of kids in the crowd. They're probably just studying for the SAT or something. But one example of this is how we basically replaced half of the English language with the word bruh. So my mom got so annoyed by this that she banned me and my brother from saying bruh at home. You can probably guess how we reacted. Bruh. Exactly. Now, if you enjoyed my take on the Bay Area student experience, I am hosting a comedy show on the college admissions process next year. It's gonna be great. My insights are gonna save you thousands of dollars in college counseling. It's gonna be more entertaining than the OpenAI Sam Altman saga. It's gonna be great, you guys. But comedy isn't just for helping us cope with college applications. It also helps bring people together. Like, do you guys feel like you've all connected more after laughing together? Yeah. So I love to MC your corporate events. I can help with your team building. I can cater my comedy to your industry phase, whether you're seed funded or entering that C series company. Anything. And my services are free of charge until I land a Netflix show. Thank you. If anyone in the room works for Netflix, let's sync up after the event. So you guys can follow my comedy on my YouTube channel, Ritu Does Comedy. You guys have been a great audience. Thank you so much.
A big round of applause for young Ritu. It's one thing to have alumni step up, but when family steps up, it's even greater for us, for IIT Mana and for the entire community. So thank you, Ritu.